Now, I draw some conclusions as a man. I've observed this. This had stopped growing at the size at the palm of my hand. Do you understand? It didn't keep growing. It didn't get so large that it would be too heavy for me to handle. It didn't keep growing to where it would be, 100 pounds. It stopped growing at the size where I could just pick it off the tree at the size of my hand. So you don't take all this for granted. Whoever created this made it to stop growing at the size of my hand. Whoever created this tree made it so I could walk right up to it and pick this right off the tree. Whoever created this tree and created this fruit made it so my children could walk right up to it. If you're not familiar with orange trees, they grow all the way down to the ground. Do you understand? Right down to the ground. Even small children, 4 or 5 years old, could walk right up to the tree and pick the orange right off the tree because the oranges grow right down to the ground. Do you understand? Whoever created this orange tree, must really care about us. Do you understand? Whoever created the orange and the orange tree made it just for us humans. Why? Because there's no other creature coming to this tree while we're here. So I conclude whoever created this tree and this oranges must love us. Why? Because they made the beautiful blossoms that we smell, and they smell beautiful. And then it changed into a fruit, okay? And it's beautiful to smell and beautiful to look at it. They made it a beautiful color. They didn't have to make it orange. They could have made it black. They could have made it gray. They could have made it a bland color. Whoever created this loves us. They made it a light enough for me to hold. They didn't make it keep growing to where it would just fall to the ground and be 100 pounds. They made the tree so my children could walk right up to it. I could walk right up to it. My wife could walk right up to it and pick fruit right off of it. They could have made the tree keep growing 300 feet off the ground, where you would have to climb 300 feet up the trunk and risk your life to try to get these fruit. They didn't do that, did they? They made this tree so people could walk right up to it. Don't take all this for granted. Whoever designed this tree and the fruit did it with intelligent design behind it. Whoever designed it for us. I don't see the creator walking up to it and taking it, the fruit. So whoever designed it for us. Whoever created it didn't create it for himself, because I don't see the creator walking up and taking the fruit. Whoever created it for us. Can't you see? So the next test is we eat food. We have to eat food to live. If we don't eat, we die. We need water and food. Okay, so the next test is going to be a taste test. Being that I'm the man, I'm going to do the taste test. I'm not going to sacrifice one of my children or my wife. Okay, this could be poisonous. It could make me sick. So I'm going to be the one to do the taste test. I conclude in my mind, given the fact that whoever made this must care about us because of all the attributes I just named, I take a leap of faith that it's probably going to taste good because of all the attributes. That the blossoms smell good, that the tree is down at our level. My children can walk up to it. Do you understand? Given all the other things that we have learned before we got to this tree, that I've eaten water, I've had food, all the attributes of living on earth that are here to sustain our life, I take the small leap of faith and I observe this, okay, and I start to peel this, and I notice one thing, that it has like a thick outer coating. And I observed that. I observed some of these are falling off the tree and hitting the ground. And I think to myself, it's got like a thick skin on it. And I think, I see what that is because when they hit the ground, that it has a thick skin on it. It helps keep whatever's inside this from bruising. So I see intelligent design behind that. Do you understand? Whoever designed that knew that it would fall off the tree, so they put a thick skin on it so when it hit the ground, it didn't wreck what's inside. I see intelligent design behind that. Do you understand? And I think, why is this round? Why isn't it square or rectangular shape? Why is this round? There's a reason why this is round. And we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, I start to peel it, and what I find on the inside is absolutely amazing. It is masterfully put together. Okay, when you peel an orange, you take it for granted. You really do. We all do. But contemplate, look at an orange, look at the structure of an orange when you, all the segments, and think to yourself, who created all these segments to be like that? And I'm not going to peel this for the video, okay? But all the segments, okay, how they're individually wrapped. Like, do you understand? You can eat one segment at a time. Look at the wonderful design in that. Don't take it for granted. Stare at it, look at it. Do you understand? And then take a bite of it and think of the wonderful taste of a navel orange, the sweet taste. Whoever created this put a lot of thought into it. I don't see the creator of this eating this. Whoever created this is not walking up to the tree and taking one off, and I don't see the creator. Where is the creator of this orange? I don't see the creator walking up to this tree to take one. Whoever created this created it for me and my wife and my children, because we're the only ones walking up to it and taking them, and now we're eating them because I find out it's not poisonous. It is sweet and it is good, and I find out it's good for my health. It gives me energy. After a week or two of me eating it, I do share it with my children and my wife because it gives me energy. Okay, it keeps me living, so I know it sustains my life. Whoever created this loves us, truly loves us. They don't just care for us, they love us. Why? Because it keeps us living. It keeps our life going. It keeps us from dying. They truly love us. Do you understand? For all the attributes I listed. Do you understand? That's why I know our Creator loves us. Do you understand? So I share it with my family, and it keeps us going. We all now are aware in this modern day and age of all the beautiful vitamins, which I'm going to list at the end of this video. I'm going to show you. Do you understand? That the orange gives us. Anyway, the next thing we're going to look at is